Hey everyone, I'm Kayla Moore, singer, songwriter, songwriting coach, and author. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if you actually really pursued your songwriting dreams? Can you imagine what life would be like? Well, let me tell you, it would be awesome. So I know some of you may be on the fence with going all in with songwriting. Some of you may be thinking, oh, I don't have enough time. Some of you may be thinking, what if I fail? And some of you may be thinking, like, who the heck am I to be a songwriter anyway? There are many, many reasons. But let me respond to the ones that I just mentioned. If you feel like you don't have enough time for songwriting, let me tell you, you do. Have you ever found yourself on social media scrolling? You told yourself you would just take a quick look, but you find yourself scrolling for like a half hour or more. You have time for songwriting. And I have to say, I have to admit that I am guilty of scrolling and just getting lost in Instagram and TikTok and all that kind of stuff. If you have to sit on a bus or a train for a commute to work or something like that, or if you have to sit in a waiting room for any reason, anytime you have to sit and wait, you actually have time for songwriting. You can take that time, pull out a little pen and pad, and start writing songs. When I used to commute on the train going to work in Manhattan, I used to sit on the train for a good hour. And I used that time to come up with ideas for songs, to write songs, to even record melodies in my phone. You may think you need a big chunk of time, you need hours and hours at a time, but you don't. All you need is a good, 20 minutes or so to get a song going, right? You can practice your craft every day for just a few minutes at a time. As you just live life in general, you can just come up with ideas. You might hear conversations or watch movies or whatever it is, and an idea may come to you for a song. And you can just record that on a piece of paper or in your phone as a voice note. So don't think that songwriting has to be sitting down for a big block of time. It can just be throughout your life. You can spend a few minutes here and there. And then when you do have that time, it would be good to schedule it. You can set aside some time and designate it either daily, weekly, however it fits in your schedule. Okay, and don't be afraid to let people know that this is going to be your songwriting time. You may need to get a babysitter or someone to watch your kids, but it does help when you have a designated time and day to actually sit and finish a song and just go ahead and practice your craft. If you really want to do it, you can make the time. All you have to do is make a commitment, make a decision, and do it. It is doable. But what if I fail, you may ask? If you don't hit your intended goals, it doesn't mean that you failed. As long as you learned something, you actually succeeded at something. You succeeded at learning something new. So it's all about perspective. To me, there's no such thing as failure as long as you're learning something and you're getting something out of that experience that you went through. And sometimes if you don't hit the goal that you intend, it actually means that God has something even better in store for you. Okay, sometimes it's a time for you to just let your soul explore and learn and grow and become more in alignment with the person that you truly want to be, who will actually be ready to achieve those goals. Okay, pursuing songwriting is definitely a spiritual journey. You learn so much about yourself, you learn about others, and your connection with God and the spiritual realm. And you may ask, who the heck am I to be a songwriter? That's a really big one. That one is pretty much saying that you don't feel like you're worthy enough to receive the dreams and the goals that were placed in your heart. Well, first of all, let me tell you that you are born worthy, okay? It's intrinsic. You're born worthy of whatever your heart desires because you exist, okay? You are a child of God. The God Spirit is within you and expressing through you. And you're going to be learning all along this songwriting journey, okay? Your whole songwriting life, you're going to be continuously learning. Just be open to learning and growing and evolving and changing, because the only thing that's constant is change, and you need to flow with it and allow it. That's what life is all about. Just be open to becoming more skilled at what you do and to believe in yourself. When opportunities open up for you and you become more skilled, you become more proud and you feel even more worthy of the desires that you have. And, a lot of times for artists and, songwriters, we tend to come across imposter syndrome where we feel like we're just not good enough, or we're not really the great songwriter that we tell people we are, or that we present to the world. Sometimes deep down inside, we may feel like that's really not us and we're not worthy. But it happens to a lot of artists. So, first of all, know that it's normal and natural. You're not alone. And know that you're not an imposter. We're all here on this journey. Everyone is trying to figure things out and figure out life. No one has it all figured out. Even if they look like they do, they really don't. And know that your skills will continue to improve and you'll continue to grow. And one thing that'll help you with getting rid of that feeling of imposter syndrome is to not compare yourself to anyone else. You are a unique spirit on a unique journey. There's no reason for you to compare your level to anyone else's, your path to anyone else's. Everyone has their own, they have their own lessons to learn. They have different skill levels. Some people are teaching people, some people are learning from people, and you just cannot compare your unique journey to anyone else's. Along with the imposter syndrome may come feelings of jealousy. That's also very natural when you compare yourself to other people. So stop it. If that's what you're doing, just stop it, and stop it now. Um, that's easier said than done for a lot of people, but it's something that you can practice. When you feel like you are becoming jealous, or you feel like you're a fraud or anything like that, catch yourself when you have those thoughts and know that they're just thoughts and they're not real. You control your thoughts and your beliefs, and whatever you believe is real. Okay, so it's important to definitely believe in yourself. Know that you are talented and you can become even more talented. Okay, the sky's the limit. Actually, there is no limit. It's all unlimited. You be the best songwriter that you can be. And that's it. That's all anyone can ask for, is you being the best that you can be. Just continue to learn, like I said, and improve, and know that you deserve the success that you want, and you will succeed. Now, what will happen if you actually pursue your songwriting dreams, that dream that's burning in your heart? Now, what will happen is that your whole life will improve. Okay, I know this from experience. So I used to lose a lot of sleep over whether I should pursue songwriting or not. Okay, and now that I'm actually doing it, I have to say I am sleeping so much better. There's so many improvements that can come along with pursuing your dream, allowing yourself to go ahead and learn what you need to learn and go after the desires of your heart. Okay, you may have been irritated with people, maybe at work, and you may not be the best person to be around because you're just a little, on edge. And when you pursue songwriting, if that's what you really want to do, you'll become more pleasant to be around because you'll feel like you're doing something good for yourself. Okay, you'll actually be more in alignment with what your life is calling you to do. And when you're in alignment, all good things start to line up for you. Like your health will improve. Like I said before, sleep is going to improve. Your relationships will improve, your relationship with family, friends, coworkers, your significant other, your relationship with yourself. Okay, you'll have more respect for yourself, knowing that you're honoring yourself in this way. Your mental health will improve. You'll just be overall healthier as you're lining up with what you were put on this planet to do in this incarnation. So, whether this feels like an assignment from God that you need to obey, or it feels like a fun topic to explore as maybe a hobby, whatever the case is, let me tell you, go ahead and explore it, pursue it, and see where it takes you. You just never know. All I know is that it's going to end up being good for you. As you know, songwriting is a huge part of my life, and I can't imagine life without it. I don't even want to imagine life without it. Okay, I've been on this journey and I've learned so much about myself and self acceptance and self love. A lot of lessons in life has come out of this whole journey that it was just unexpected and beautiful the way everything unfolds. I, as you know, I hear music in my sleep and I've learned how to, appreciate my gifts more and more. And it, it feels like an honorable journey to be on for me. I feel very blessed and blessed with the gifts of this talent and the gift of being able to create these beautiful songs and hear these melodies and add to the melodies and add words. And it's all really exciting for me. And this whole thing so far has been a great adventure, the adventure of my life. I've met so many people, so many interesting people, musicians and creatives, producers, big time artists, small time artists, and all in between. And everyone is, like I said before, they're all on their own unique journey that you cannot compare each other and you can't compare yourself to any of them. And it's all beautiful. We're all a part of this musical tapestry on our planet, and it's all good and it's all important and it's all, you're worthy. You're all worthy. We are all worthy, and we all have this calling in our hearts that was put there by God to uplift the planet, uplift ourselves, explore life, whatever the case is. This is something that you should definitely pursue and see where it takes you. Maybe you'll write songs for artists and musicians. Maybe you'll write songs for yourself. Maybe you'll write songs as a hobby. Maybe you just want to write songs and sing to your children or your family. Whatever the case is, if you have that desire placed in your heart, it was put there for a good reason. So go ahead, don't be afraid, and pursue that songwriting. Please don't let your whole life slip away and you never fully went ahead and pursued songwriting, okay? Life is too short. Time is speeding up. All the weeks are going by so fast, the months, the years. I know it's not just me, right? I'm not the only one that's feeling it, right? Time is speeding up, and I don't want you to waste any more time, okay? Go ahead and do it. And if you're ready to do it, and if you want some assistance, I'm here for you. I'm a songwriting coach. If you want me to help you one-on-one to learn how to write a great song and put it all together, that song in your heart, if you want to present it to the world, I am here to help you, to guide you step by step. And I put in the description a link where you can set up a free one-on-one call with me where we can explore what your goals and desires are and how exactly I can help you out. Okay, so go ahead in the link in the description and set up a quick free call with me so we can get this going. You are worthy and you deserve it. You deserve to invest in yourself. Thank you so much for being here and taking out the time in your day to listen to what I have to say. I hope what I've shared has been really helpful for you and will help you make that decision to follow your heart. Okay, you never know where it's going to take you. All I know is it's going to take you on a wonderful adventure that is going to be filled with a lot of surprises and delightful experiences. The universe is going to line up circumstances and events all in your favor, all for you, all for your growth, all for your evolution, and all for your enjoyment. Remember, this is your life and you are the star. Okay, please don't forget to hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you want to hear more from me. As soon as I upload it, you'll get notified. Okay, thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.